Hey guys, Papa Pete back in today, another pickup video, and today we're going to look at a few things that I've picked up from some of the auction sites on Facebook. They're great places to pick up games. The three that I use are specifically here in Canada, but they're open to US purchasers as well. You just got to pay the shipping for the things you buy, and listen, there's stuff from every system you could possibly imagine available on these auctions from time to time. Yes, primarily I do buy Xbox games for my collection, Xbox OG stuff right behind me, but I've also bought a lot of other stuff as well. So we got Gamers Playground auctions, we've got retro game bin auctions, and last but not least, we have probably the biggest one of the bunch. We got Retro's Great Canadian Video Game Auction Site. I've got stuff from all three that I can't wait to share with you. So here we go.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
For all your Intellivision collecting needs, check out Intellivisioncollector.com, including their newest homebrew releases, Vanguard, The Show Must Go On, Penguin Land, and Poker Risque.
Ooh la la.
Plus, coming in November 2022, Operation Cloudfire and Beachhead. That's Intellivisioncollector.com. Alright guys, before we start, another craft brew, and this one is from a brewery in Wolfville, Nova Scotia that I founded it last year a little bit, but recently, since this summer, I've been going down there because 64-Bit for Life just moved into that town, and it is Church Brewing right in downtown Wolfville, Nova Scotia. And today I have a brew I don't think I've had yet. It's called Married to the Sea German Porter. So this ought to be pretty interesting. I got my Church Brewing mug here. It really is an absolutely beautiful brewery. I'll put some pictures and maybe a video up of the inside because it's Church Brewing because it's actually built in an old church. Former church, I should say, and it is old, believe me. But it certainly is beautiful now. Oh, nice dark porter, but it's doesn't have a real heavy look to it. It's sort of a, I don't know. I sometimes I see like black stout. Well, this is porter. This is a little bit lighter. Nice brownish color and a really good head on it. Good aroma. Let's try it out. That has a really nice flavor there. If you like porters, chocolatey, hint of coffee. I don't know what else. Those are the standard things out there with porters, but man, that one's got a really nice flavor to it. If you get the opportunity to try this one out, Church Brewing, Wolfville, Nova Scotia. You can get it all through Nova Scotia at the liquor stores in NS. By all means, I recommend that you try it out. Cheers. Okay, first up is something that I got from Brock Aslanitis from Retro's Great Canadian Video Game Auction Site, and it's something for my Xbox collection. This one is not, with these ones I'm not shopping alphabetically like I do when I'm on eBay. I just really, when I have the opportunity to pick one up that looks like it's in good shape, I grab it. And this is one, they're always seen to be in really good shape from these guys. I've bought from Brock before, but very, very happy. And today I have got Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge, THQ game, racing games. Hot Wheels are just a lot of fun. Everybody remembers having Hot Wheels when they were kids. You take a look inside, the disc looks good, the manual looks good. Doesn't beat that right there, but everybody remembers having Hot Wheels as a kid and having those tracks and stuff. We used to play with them outside when we were young, and just something about them that's really special. I mean, they're still making Hot Wheels games today. The one that's out for the Switch, for the Xbox and PS4 and such, they look fantastic. So I mean, this is just an early incantation of that. So really happy to have that one. Thank you, Brock, once again. Great game. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge. One closer. Next up, I have a box from Ed Van Heeren, and he's a member in Gamers Playground Auction, and this is a special one. Got my knife right here. This is a special one because not only, one thing about these auctions, I'll put it this way. One thing about these auctions is you can either pay for the shipping immediately, and they will send it right out to you, or you could, what's called, start a box. If you're going to win multiple things, then you can start a box, and it'll help you save on shipping, because if you win 10, 15, whatever items, you'll get, you can send them all at once. Saves you, like, it's $5 a piece for a disc to come from Canada, for Canadian shipping, a little bit more probably from the States. But you can also, like I said, start a box and they'll ship it to you later on. So I had a couple items with Ed for a long time. I think I won them last summer. But just recently they had a contest on Great Canadian or Great Canadian, on Gamers Playground Auction. And they gave away a brand new game. And I'm going to show you that one, whatever one I get to first here. So the first thing I got, this I had bought a long time ago from him, because it was such a great deal. I'm going to try to get to it with... it is a complete in-box Activision game for the 2600 collection. And yes, I do have this one. But I think this might be an upgrade. Or at least I'll be able to use it as trade bait. I got a complete in-box copy of Skyjinx. Very interesting game. Kind of a lot like skiing, the way you're going up through, trying to avoid the pylons going up through. It's very similar to that, actually. But really interesting game, and this one looks in absolutely beautiful condition. So I'll have to check it out with the one I already have, and I'll probably have one of these up for sale pretty soon. But I love any of these Activision games. When I saw it going for a really good price, I just couldn't resist. I had to buy it. So Skyjinx, right on. Now, the next thing I got is pretty interesting. There it is, all wrapped up in a catalog. This, I'm going to tell you right off the get-go, is a repro. Advertised as a repro, but it's a game that I probably will never have in my life. And what I got is a repro copy of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. And you can tell it's a repo right from there. Even the manual's like sort of a glossy paper. And the label's not all that great on the card. I'll try the card out, though. It's kind of neat. And again, I didn't pay that much money for it. But very interesting game, right? Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. I know they have an actual Moonwalker arcade game at Spin It Records in Moncton. So I've never actually tried it, but I'm going to try it sometime when I'm up there. And I really haven't even played this game very much, even in emulation. So now with the repro, when I get my Genesis out, I'm going to give it a shot. But I just thought it was really neat for the little bit that I did pay for it. So really happy to finally have it from him that time. I don't have the original game, obviously, but that's okay. Moonwalker for the Genesis. Last but not least, again, I said I was on the site last week, which is what sort of got the box sent to me, and they were giving away a promotion, an item, to one of their bidders who had been around for a long time. Anybody could enter to win this item. I think there were 76 different people entered at the end of it, and they did random numbers, and they picked, okay, it's the 7th spin, and they did 7 spins, and I come up as the winner on the 7th spin out of 76 people, and what I won was pretty neat, really. Really generous. These guys do this all the time to the supporters of their auction. I got a copy from Switch, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the Golden Country Edition. Now, I'm not all that familiar with this game. Not even sure they don't have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 already, but because I think one of the kids might have had it. But man, how do you beat this? What a generous thing to give away to some of your auction participants. Just right, sort of random. It was a Sunday a couple weeks ago that they did this. So that's a great site. It rewards you with great buys every once in a while. It doesn't matter. All these auction sites sort of do the same thing. So this was Gamers Playground Auction. Retro's Great Canadian video game auction site, which I buy from all the time. Brock is from. Get great stuff from them. But man, that was pretty special to give something like that away for free, huh? Anyway, there's still more. There's still one more Facebook auction group that I'm a member of, and that is Retro Game Bin Auctions. And I've got a box here from Justin Walsh. Justin and I came to a deal in one of the flash sales that he had. He had something that was really important to me, and a couple other things which were interesting to me. I had a couple games he was looking for as well, so we did a trade. And again, that's sort of another one of these bonuses of these sites. Not only are they the daily auctions, but occasionally they all do flash sales where people just put up items for sale. A lot of the times it's just the admins, the regular sellers of the groups. And sometimes they open up to all their members as well. And that was the case for this one. It was open to all members. Get this thing open up. I'm going to show you what I got. Because I'm going to show you a couple things actually. But let's see what's on top here. Get this box open. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. So first and foremost, you don't see me collect for this very often, do you? I love this system. I was big on it in the 90s. Of course, I have that Michael Jackson Moonwalker, which I know it's a repro. This is not a repro. I'm really happy to add a copy of Altered Beast. I didn't have this original game, this original Altered Beast for the Genesis. I have about 60 Genesis games upstairs, but they're packed away in a box. They used to be out, but it's just one of those things that's gotten put off to the side a little bit, which hopefully I have room to get it out and display it again someday. So when we were doing this trade, I just couldn't resist getting him to throw in this copy of Altered Beast because, man, fantastic game. You know, it is what it is. I've played it many times. It's on all the compilation discs. You can play it, I think, even on the Switch online Genesis gameplay. But there's still something about having the original, and I was really, really happy to have this one. But again, that's not all. This is the main baby from that pickup. And what I got from him is one of the top ones that I still needed for my Xbox OG collection. And this puppy's sealed. And what I got was Steel Battalion Line of Contact. I have the big controller. I have the original Steel Battalion game. I actually got 2 copies of the game, I think, right here behind me, right? I think not far away. I don't know where Spider-Man. Oh, they're there somewhere. I got 2 copies of the Steel Battalion game, but I didn't have Line of Contact. And this was right there in the top 1 or 2 games, value-wise, that I still needed. So fantastic to get this. Thank you so much, Justin. It was great trading with you. I've gotten stuff from Justin before, and you know what?
What?
I'm going to get stuff from Justin again. I'm going to get stuff from all of these different retro gaming auction sites. There's got to be some in your local area if you're in the U.S. But again, like I said before, there's nothing to keep you from joining it, even if you're in the States, because if you bid, yeah, it costs a little bit maybe for shipping, but it's much better to ship from Canada to the States than it is from the States to Canada. For some bizarre reason, it never used to be that way. But anyway, stuff like this, that is a huge addition to my Xbox collection. Thank you again, Justin. All right, guys, that's it. That's the pickup video for today. Coco is all flaked out. That's perfect. And, you know, there's some fantastic things to be had here, and there's so much variety in these auction sites. One more time, Gamers Playground Auction, Retro's Great Canadian Video Game Auction Site, and Retro Game Bin Auctions. Absolutely fantastic. I recommend you check them out. Even if you don't buy something, you watch it for a while, you're going to be tempted to bid. Let me tell you that right here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with Coco and I here today. Game on, guys. Cheers.
Pete, Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Pete, Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age.
What's happening, YouTube? Back in the day, gamer here, and you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer. Crap, it's Nudie Magazine Day.
What the hell?